Be careful. The 1111th portal isn't just another spiritual event. It's a rare moment that could alter your path forever. This isn't a drill, and it's definitely not just another date in the spiritual calendar. The energy flooding in on 1111ths is raw, intense, and deeply transformational. It's like standing at a cosmic crossroads where your intentions and actions can set the trajectory for months, even years to come. Today, every choice you make matters. It's a day when the universe is listening with rapt attention, and the energetic consequences of your actions are amplified. This isn't just about what you do, but also what you don't do. Some actions, seemingly harmless, can disrupt the energy you're trying to harness. As we move forward, I'm going to reveal the most common spiritual missteps to avoid. Missteps that could have a big impact in your life. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. Are you manifesting your dreams or strangling them with spiritual pressure? Here's the trap so many people fall into: manifestation overload. The 1111th portal brings in powerful energy, the kind that makes you feel like you can manifest your wildest dreams in an instant. But here's the thing: trying to juggle too many manifestations at once is like planting a dozen seeds in a garden and then obsessively digging them up every hour to check if they're growing. You end up disturbing the very soil you need to nurture. Picture it. You're frantically visualizing a new job, perfect love, a dream house, financial freedom, all in a single breath. The energy becomes frantic, scattered, and desperate. And guess what? Instead of drawing things in, you're repelling them. The universe doesn't respond well to frantic vibes. It's like trying to force a river to flow upstream. Focus. Take a deep breath and choose one or two heartfelt intentions today. Let those be your seeds and trust the universe to grow them in its own time. Seriously, don't spiral into what I like to call manifestation anxiety, that exhausting cycle where you worry you haven't done enough or obsessively tweak your intentions. Keep it simple, keep it heartfelt, and let the portal's energy flow through you, not suffocate your dreams. Ignoring your shadow today could mean missing your biggest spiritual lesson. We live in a world that's obsessed with being positive all the time. But let me tell you, on a day like 1111ths, when the cosmic energies are practically shaking our spiritual foundations, slapping a fake smile on your face is not just unhelpful, it's dangerous. This portal isn't about pretending that everything is sunshine and rainbows. It's about stepping into raw truth and owning every part of your spiritual journey. Think about it. When you force positivity, when you try to push away sadness, anger, or fear, you're putting duct tape over a leaking pipe. It might hold for a moment, but eventually, the pressure will burst through. And when it does, it's often chaotic and destructive. Today, your shadow isn't your enemy. Those uncomfortable emotions you'd rather not face, they're your biggest teachers. The universe has brought them up for a reason, and pushing them down will only make them stronger, more disruptive. So, what should you do? Feel it. Yes, feel everything, even the heavy, uncomfortable, shadowy feelings. Let them rise, honor them, and ask yourself, what are these emotions trying to teach me? This is the energy you use for real transformation. Because the 1111th portal doesn't just want you to manifest your dreams. It wants you to confront what's holding you back from them. And sometimes that means having the courage to look your darkness in the eye. Don't miss this opportunity. Embrace your shadow, let it teach you, and watch how you evolve. In a world of spiritual opportunity, where is your energy leaking? Let's be honest, the spiritual world can be full of distractions, and on a day like 1111ths, those distractions become even more seductive. The portal's energy is buzzing, electric, almost begging you to lose focus. But here's the thing. Where your energy goes, your manifestations flow. So, where is your energy leaking? Distractions aren't always obvious. It's not just about mindless scrolling on social media or getting sucked into the latest drama. Sometimes, it's the more subtle energy drains that really hurt. Maybe you're obsessing over someone's opinion of you. Maybe you're getting wrapped up in comparison or feeling the urge to engage in a petty argument. These distractions, they're like tiny holes in a spiritual bucket, and the more they go unchecked, the more you drain your potential to create something beautiful today. Audit your energy. Take a moment and really ask yourself, what's stealing my attention? Because on this day, the stakes are high. Be fiercely intentional. Protect your focus as if your spiritual future depends on it, because in many ways it does. Instead of leaking energy, choose practices that amplify your spiritual connection. Try grounding exercises to anchor yourself in the moment. Feel your feet touching the earth. Breathe in deeply and allow yourself to feel the present fully, or create a sacred space, even if it's just a quiet corner where you can light a candle, meditate, and let the energy of 11/11ths flow through you without distraction. Remember, this isn't about cutting off the world or isolating yourself. It's about creating space for the universe to work its magic with you, not despite you. Stay intentional, protect your energy, and let this portal open up its true gifts. Your soul knows better than any social media post. In today's world, spirituality can feel like it's been put on display in a certain way. For some, it's become something to use as a quick fix for life's problems, or something to practice only when it's convenient. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with that, it can create a superficial or even strained relationship with spiritual growth. The truth is, using spirituality in a way that feels performative or expecting instant, life-changing results sets you up for disappointment. It's so easy to get discouraged when things don't play out in the glorified, picture-perfect way we've been led to believe. Yes, certain practices and rituals can be helpful, but they shouldn't be treated like a magic wand. Here's what really matters. Spirituality is less about doing and more about being. It's not about performing elaborate rituals to feel validated. It's about genuinely connecting with your soul, even in simple, quiet moments. So as the 11/11ths portal opens, let it be an opportunity to step back from the noise. Ask yourself, what truly nourishes my spirit today? Maybe it's journaling, a walk in nature, or just a few minutes of deep breathing. Remember, you don't need to follow every spiritual trend to feel connected. The most meaningful growth happens when you honor what feels real and authentic to you. So trust your inner voice. It knows the difference between what's deeply nourishing and what's just spiritual fluff. When ego and enlightenment collide, which side are you feeding? Even in the spiritual community, the ego has a sneaky way of showing up, often dressed in the cloak of enlightenment. And today, with the 11/11ths portal's energy magnifying everything, it's easier than ever to fall into these traps. You know what I'm talking about. That little voice in your head that whispers, I know more about spirituality than they do. Or the silent judgment you pass when someone's beliefs don't align with your own. The ego is clever. It loves to disguise itself in spirituality. It feeds off feeling superior, even under the guise of spiritual awareness. Maybe it's that sense of pride you get when you know a new manifestation technique before everyone else, or the subtle way you look down on someone who, in your eyes, isn't as awakened as you are. But here's the harsh truth. When you let your ego take center stage, even if you're dressed in spiritual wisdom, you block the very enlightenment you're chasing. The 1111th portal is a high-frequency gateway, amplifying both the light and the shadows within you. This means your intentions are powerful, but so are your hidden flaws. Use today as a moment of deep, honest self-reflection. Ask yourself, am I using spirituality to genuinely elevate myself and others, or to boost my own sense of importance? Humility is your superpower today. True spiritual growth doesn't come from placing yourself above others, but from recognizing the divinity in everyone. Use the energy of this portal to break the cycle of ego-driven spirituality. Choose grace, choose openness, and remember that we are all just souls on a journey, learning and evolving. If you can dissolve even one ego-driven thought today, the universe will recognize your effort and reward you with deeper wisdom and clarity. Ever wondered why the universe whispers to those who sit in silence? In a world that never stops moving, where noise surrounds us and distractions are endless, there lies a spiritual power so profound, yet so overlooked: stillness. On a day as energetically charged as 11/11ths, with cosmic currents buzzing around us, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos, feeling as if you need to do more, manifest harder, or seek every opportunity. But here's a secret. The universe often speaks loudest when we're quiet enough to listen. Think about it. When the surface of a lake is choppy, the reflection of the stars above is blurred, scattered. But when the water is still, a perfect mirror appears, and the beauty of the cosmos shines in its full glory. That's what happens when we create moments of silence in our own lives. The energy of this portal can feel overwhelming, a flood of ideas, emotions, and inspirations rushing at us. But in the calm of deep stillness, we align with a higher frequency, one that offers clarity, wisdom, and cosmic insights. So today, don't underestimate the power of simply being. Carve out intentional time to sit in stillness, even if it's just for a few minutes. Whether through silent meditation, a serene walk in nature, or mindful, deep breathing, use the energy of this portal to attune yourself to the whispers of the universe. Today, the veil is thin, and not all energies are friendly. On a day like 11/11ths, when the portal opens wide and the veil between realms thins, our energy fields are more vulnerable than usual. Yes, this heightened state of spiritual connectivity is exhilarating, but it also brings with it the risk of unwanted energetic intrusions. Picture this: you're like an open doorway, and while high vibrations and insights may be flowing in, so can lower energies and unwanted spiritual static. Energy shielding is not just a precaution, it's an act of self-empowerment. Think of it like putting on a protective armor, an invisible force field that keeps your aura safe from any energetic interference. One of the simplest yet most effective methods? Visualize a shimmering golden bubble surrounding you, radiant and unbreakable. As you breathe in, imagine this bubble expanding, fortifying, and keeping out anything that doesn't serve your highest good. You can also use physical tools like crystals. Remember, today is not the day to leave your spiritual defenses down. Be intentional. Be fierce about your energy protection. Keep your vibration high and your spiritual armor strong, ensuring that only positive, uplifting energies have access to your sacred space. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.